This is Chris from SCUBASave.com. To give you a little bit about me, I'm an advanced open water certified scuba diver, and I've been diving since about 2002. Now, before I go into what I really want to talk to you about today, and give you a little bit of background, a little secret between you and I. I'm a tightwad. It absolutely drives my wife nuts. I don't like going to the movies because I can rent video at home and pop popcorn at home. I think every major purchase I've made in the last year has been made on Craigslist. Honestly, now that I say it out loud, it's sort of pathetic. But I admit it, I'm a cheapskate. And I know that there are a lot of people struggling with the economy right now. And there are a lot of divers out there that, you know, probably have cut back on their diving because they can't afford the equipment they want. I know that you know, there are times that equipment is very expensive, and I've had trouble getting it myself. So what I've done is I've put together a website that uses the system that I've used over the years to find the best deals on scuba equipment. Now, when I was usually buying a new set of scuba gear, such as, you know, like a new set of fins or a regulator or BC, I would always search a whole bunch of different websites all at once. It'd take a lot of time trying to find the best price. Now, I realized, you know, that was sort of a dumb idea. It was wasting a lot of time. So what I actually built is a search engine that will allow you to search all the stores that I have in my database, and right now I'm in about 10. And I'm constantly adding more. The search engine allows you to search all these stores in the database, find the best price with one search, rather than have to go from store to store to store. And you know, I've put this together so that all the other budget-minded scuba divers out there, like myself, can find the gear they want, find the gear they need, find a good deal on it, and can spend the money on doing what they really want to do, and that's dive. So, well, before I go rambling on, let me take you to the site, and I'll show you how it works. So here we are at the home page of SCUBASave.com. And as you can see, it's very simple, and it's designed this way to make it very easy to use. If you're looking for any type of product, what you want to do is type in the name of the product into the search bar. So my wife and I are going on a trip to St. Croix very soon, and I need to start looking at a new pair of fins because the ones I have traveled around quite a bit and they're pretty beaten up. So let's look for a pair of fins for me. So what we'll do is in the search bar type in fins. And here it will come up with all the fins that are in the database, and it shows the first 20 that come up. So there are some fins that Leisure Pro selling: Reef Gear, Swim Outlet, Captain Jack Scuba, and then if you look at the bottom, there are the top 20 listings on eBay that match the search phrase for fins. So there's quite a selection. So let's narrow this down a little bit. I know I like Tusa fins. I've used those before. Those are pretty good. So we'll do a search for Tusa fins. And here it's narrowed down quite a bit, and we have several different types of Tusa fins, several different styles, like the Experts versus the Liberators and the Tri-X. Now, I'm going to look at a set of split fins. So let's look at the Tusa Experts. As you see, Reef Gear is selling some, as is Leisure Pro. And Captain Jack Scuba is selling them as well. Let's see, so let's look at the first ones that come up from Reef Gear, the Tusa Experts Zoom split fins. So say I wanted to buy these. All I need to do is click on the picture of the fins or the link here, and it'll take us right to Reef Gear's site. And here we are. All you need to do now is, if you wanted to buy these, go ahead and pick a color, pick a size, and add them to the cart and check out. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's go back to the home page, and I'll show you a couple other things that we have here at SCUBASave.com. The first thing is we have a wiki, and if you're not familiar with those, it's the same thing that Wikipedia uses to run its system. It's basically a big open encyclopedia that anybody can go in and edit. And we have three main sections of it right now. We have a equipment manufacturer section, a section on scuba equipment info, and also a section on general topics of scuba diving and learning to dive. So let's check out the equipment manufacturers. So here we are putting together a directory of equipment manufacturers if you want to do some research on each one of the manufacturers. And we have about 10 manufacturers in the system right now. And if you wanted to check out, let's check out Aries, just click on the link and it'll show you some information about them. So because this is an editable system, anybody can go in here and edit it, and everybody works together to edit things as best they possibly can. So if you wanted to take part in this, all you need to do is follow the instructions. They have some instructions here at the top of the Scuba Equipment Manufacturers page. And also, if you navigate to the main page, we have some basic instructions down here, as well as our specific instructions for this wiki right here where my link is hovering over. And then finally we have a scuba blog, and this is where we put together news on scuba diving and random information we find, both interesting and silly. And it's just whatever we think is worthwhile to put up here. So the latest post we have is about a man who decided to build a miniature submarine that is completely self-propelled, that somebody sits in and pedals it. And he wants to take this miniature submarine across the Atlantic sometime later this year. So we wish him the best of luck. We post information on this blog whenever we find it, and so sometimes it'll be updated regularly, and sometimes it'll be updated every once in a while. But if you have any information that you think is interesting, or anything you want to comment on, feel free to just visit the page, and you can scroll down to the bottom and leave your reply down here. And we do read these, and we love to get them and reply to them. So that's pretty much it. So again, the site is scubasave.com, and to search for a product, just type in the name of the product or the type of product you're looking for and click search, and it's as easy as that. We've already helped around 1,000 people find the best price on scuba gear, and hopefully we'll be able to do the same for you. Well, until next time, this is Chris from scubasave.com. Have a good dive.